These two sisters saw something that still haunts them to this day. On January 20th, 1996 at 3 p.m. in Varginha, Brazil, two young sisters decided to take a shortcut home through a vacant parking lot where they allegedly encountered something terrifying. They came across this ugly looking creature described as having large red eyes, oily brown skin, V-shaped feet, and 3 rounded bulges on its head. Many people compared this being to the mythical Latin American creature known as the chupacabra. Now if you thought that wasn't easy on the eyes, wait until you find out that the creature had a strong putrid smell of ammonia. He supposedly smelled like ass. Anyway, when the two young sisters laid eyes on the creature, it's safe to say that it wasn't love at first sight. The creature spooked the bejesus out of them, and so they ran to their mother to explain to her what they had just witnessed. Now prior to their sighting, two farmers, a woman and her husband, woke up to their cows going nuts outside, and to their surprise was a strange object in the sky the size of a bus, which was emitting smoke. Later that evening at around 6 p.m., two police officers spotted a bizarre animal collapsed on the road. An officer named Marco Charri scooped the creature up and took it to a local hospital which contained a special quarantine area. Animals were dying at the local zoo without any explanation, and weird shit was just going down. But it gets weirder. Almost a month after the incident, the police officer Marco Charri that picked up the creature passed away in a local hospital. It was reported that he developed an abscess and flu-like symptoms right before he died. What's even more trippy is that the two sisters who witnessed the other creature were later visited by 5 men who offered them money to keep hush-hush on their encounter. To this day, the military continues to deny the story, and as a matter of fact, one of my favorite filmmakers of all time, James Fox, is releasing a documentary on this incident later this year. He actually made the documentary The Phenomenon, which I highly encourage you guys to watch. So yeah, this is basically like the Roswell of Brazil, and the military is totally covering this case up. It was too risky, you know? People find out about this, especially in '96, and they'll all go crazy. I understand why they would cover it up at the time. But folks, the time has come to urge governments to release this info to the public. The majority of people are ready for disclosure. Before I go, I wanted to thank each and every one of you for helping me get to 100,000 followers. You guys have really motivated me to continue making content. And as promised, I'll be launching a podcast on YouTube very soon titled Fight or Flight. I'll be attempting to go face to face with eyewitnesses and former government officials in a push for what we call disclosure. That, along with conveying the most interesting UFO and extraterrestrial encounter cases and sharing personal accounts regarding this phenomenon. Hope you stick around, and as always, keep it adrenalous.